You thought the Death Star was the worst thing the Sith ever built? Think again, because in the shadows of Star Wars lore, lurk weapons so twisted, so destructive. They make planet killing look basic. These weren't just tools of war, they were monuments to cruelty, designed to crush hope before the first shot was even fired. These are 5 Sith weapons that were even scarier than the Death Star. Across canon and legends, the Sith weren't just building big guns. They were crafting nightmares, superweapons powered by the Force, by fear, and by the pure urge to dominate. Some were ancient, some experimental, all of them terrifying. And it all starts with a weapon that didn't just kill you. It trapped your soul, forever. The Thought Bomb. Not a laser, not a fleet. A dark ritual, the last resort of a desperate Sith. It gathered pure dark side energy into a shimmering orb. And then, boom! It released it all at once. Any Force sensitive in the blast radius? Gone. Vaporized in body, trapped for eternity in mind. 1,000 screaming souls locked together in torment. No escape, no afterlife, just endless agony in the Force. And here's the worst part. Even the Sith who used it didn't survive. That's how dangerous it was. Then there's the Dark Reaper. Not as mystical, but just as horrifying. It was powered by the Force Harvester, a device that drained the Force from every living being nearby. It turned life into ammo. It didn't care if you were Jedi, Sith, or civilian. Once the Harvester started feeding it, the Reaper fired massive beams of pure energy. Devastation, fueled by suffering. Eventually, the Jedi found a way to resist it, but only after many had already fallen. The Starforge. Imagine this. A space station so massive it didn't need crews, just power. It fed off stars, and it never stopped building. Darth Malak used it to create a fleet strong enough to tear the Republic apart. He didn't need one super weapon. He had thousands, endless cruisers, battleships, war machines, all pumping out of one mechanical monster. The Forge didn't shoot planets, it manufactured your destruction, piece by piece, until there was nothing left to defend. And then, there's the Sith Temple on Malachor, buried for generations, activated during a final battle that no one walked away from. It didn't just burn the battlefield, it erased it. Jedi, Sith, everyone, wiped from existence in a flash of ancient energy. A weapon so old, it barely needed technology. All it needed was hate, and a Sith holocron. But the final entry might be the one you actually remember. The Final Order fleet, 10,000 Star Destroyers. Each one armed with a planet-killing cannon. Each one ready to destroy a world on its own. One Death Star was enough to scare the galaxy. This was galactic domination. In bulk, if the Resistance hadn't stopped them at Exegol, no corner of the galaxy would have been safe. From Endor to Jakku to Coruscant, it would have been a clean sweep. And all of it was Palpatine's final plan. The Death Star, just the tip of the iceberg. The Sith never stopped innovating fear. From soul bombs to star factories, their weapons weren't just brutal, they were personal. In the galaxy far, far away, death wasn't the scariest thing the Sith had planned. It was what came after. Survived all 5 Sith weapons? Then you're strong enough to hit that like button